see if we could get this little demo out and pumped, right? Welcome, you guys. Last night I tried to go on live and YouTube was giving me issues like other YouTubers. So here I am. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of bummed, but that's all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this prepped how I had it, but I'm going to do a shorter nail here, and I'm doing a structured gel mani, and I am using some of the new colors from Cocoest, and it is the Garden Collection. Okay, so there I have some of the polishes and I have some of the bases. Bases are actually their builder gel. So let's get started. Put this right here. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push back the cuticles. And this is not like a hard gel mani. It's a little different. And some people apply their hard gel like this too. I've seen, I mean, even when I first started doing nails, people would apply without filing. It just depends on what you're doing in the product. Okay, so I push back the cuticles. What I'm going to do from here, hello, hi Tabba Kitty, how's it going, girl? Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my arbor band. This is a 150. It's the brown ones. It's the same as the zebra color ones. It's just same grit, I should say. Let's go ahead and put that there. So what I'm going to do is make sure that their shape's right before I even prep. That's what I like to do. So let me get a little paper towel here so I don't dust this all up. I'm just going to throw it away really quick, so I might as well just come in here and let the dust go right here a little bit. So I'm going to come in here, and I usually come back and forth and meet in the middle. And then I usually come underneath, and you could kind of see little slivers come up. Sally does that because she's rubber, but some people are also, their nails do that as well. What did you say?
Oh, mine was buffering. I don't know. Okay. Never mind. It's fine.
I hope it doesn't buffer. But if so, well, then I'll see you guys another time too. Well, I'm not on YouTube all week because we have to go out of town. So I was trying to get 3 in like 2 days. So let's see if they'll even let it be possible for us, right? But that's okay. So what I'm going to do is come in here and make sure these are about the same length. So I'm comparing them. Yeah, that looks about the length of a structured mani anyways. This one's a little longer. You could still go longer. It's about the most length, I would say, for a structured mani. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prep her. Well, before I prep her, I'm going to come here and I'm going to look at her shape. So I like to look client profile. So that's like if you're looking at your nails this way, that's your client, that's you looking at your nails. So when your clients are, when you're doing your client's nails, you have to turn it this way because you're sitting on the opposite side to see the client profile of how it's shaped. Okay, so I'm going to come in right here, and I'm going to make sure they're shaped how I like them. Now, Sally's nails, my training hands nails, are very peach, and I'm going to be using kind of a sheer color. It will show in some spots the peach through a little. On a natural nail, it doesn't even matter if you have a darker nail bed or a whiter nail bed. It blends in much different on a real person. So just note to that. Okay, so then I'm going to come back right here, and I'm going to make sure I finish coming and meeting in the middle the same direction. So there's not a lot of slivers in their nails. It kind of gives it a smooth, free edge. Same direction, meet in the middle. Okay, so now that I like her shape, I'm going to prep. So it's very different than my hard gel, right? I do it, my steps a little different. So what I'm going to do is come in with, I'm going to be on number 6. You could be anywhere from 4 to 6 on your file, which means if I'm on 6, this is going 6,000 times a minute around. Good morning, everybody. So if it's going around 6,000 times a minute, that means that I don't need to put pressure on her nail. All I have to do is make contact, okay? And a structured mani gel is more of a natural look, and it's actually a soft gel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come in right here. and prep through. Around the cuticle area right here. And follow through. And notice how I follow through. I'm sideways, right? See how I'm going this way? It's much easier for me to cover the whole ground of my client's nail. This way, you're like missing spots and it's kind of ergonomically a little not as comfortable as what I'm actually doing right now. So when you try this method, you're going to love it. You would go through your prep very swiftly. If you're working off your work, I should say. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is come in and dust my dust off. Let me make sure she's smooth. Okay, so I have a shorter nail here and a little bit longer, okay? So I'm going to dust them all off. I'm going to go into swipe to change my pH balance. So I'll come in here and change my pH balance. So I have 2 shorter ones and 2 longer ones, just to show you like a little bit about the application. Okay, I'm going to come in with my protein bond. And I'm protein bonding the entire nail. We haven't got no glitchy, so I think we're doing good right now. Let's hope so. Okay, and this would be my second live within 24 hours. It would have been really nice if I was able to complete my live last night, but that is okay. We are going to complete it today. So I have 1 of 3 new colors of the garden collection that are the bases. So I have a water lily. I have wisteria, which is a kind of light, like a lavenderish. And then I have a daisy. And they're both called syrup. It's their syrup collection. So they're kind of sheer, which is so popular this summer. These sheer cloudy colors and just sheer looks are so, I feel like they're very sophisticated, feminine looking, delicate, classy, all those things. They just look like a really nice nail. So I didn't go around her cuticle with this, but her cuticles were pretty nice. I usually do go around with it, but let me go ahead and do it. I skipped that step, you guys, because I wouldn't skip it on my client. It's all right. I'm drinking my coffee and I'm waking up with you guys, and this happens in salon. So what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to wipe off her protein bond yet. I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to make sure that her cuticles are tight. And it looks like I'm going in on her nails, but let me show you from the side. I'm actually flat and parallel. See how I'm flat and parallel? Now look at my angle here. It looks like I'm digging in her nail. Our nails go down a little here, so you're always at that position, okay? I just want to point that out because you never want to come up with your file. You'll get rings of fire. Literally the other day, Eric and I were at dinner, and the girl liked my nails, and we were talking. She's like, I took mine off. They're damaged. Every time I do them, they get so damaged. And she had rings of fire is what she had. Now I'm going to dust this off again. Has a little bit of swipe on my brush still. And I'm going to do 1 more coat of protein bond, okay? So I explained to her why that was happening. Not that it really mattered to her, but it made sense. She's like, oh. So it's kind of hard when you're getting your nails done by somebody to tell them, can you ride flat on it? And they're like, who's the professional here? Everybody does nails a tad bit different. But let's go ahead and put 1 more coat of protein bond, okay? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, the colors do look very feminine, and they're very addicting. I mean, me being a nail tech, I wear a lot of nudes because if I scratch my nails, you really can't see them, like the scratches, and they stay looking nice the whole week. My nails will be 2 weeks old. They haven't grown as much. They're about to go through a growth spurge, not splash. Let me take another drink of coffee. But I could tell they're getting ready to grow right now. Usually my nails grow so fast, but these will be 2 weeks on Saturday. So I'm just going to file on top of them, blend them in, put a top coat before we have to leave town, and they'll be golden. I don't have to redo them. Okie dokie. Good morning, my peeps. So I'm going to do a different color today. I'm going to use daisy syrup. So I'm going to use them on both. I have my protein bond here. Could you open this for me? I had put lotion on my hand and that one I haven't really opened it yet. Thank you. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is put another paper towel down. I like to work with paper towels sometimes because it's just, I could throw it away really quick. I work on top of these as well, but I work with both. So what I'm going to do is get my base. And there's different bases. This is actually a base, so you really don't have to put Synergy base. This will hold on to it. You do not have to add one. But if you would like to, you can. I feel like when they have really thin bendy nails, I'll add Young Nails Synergy base. So you have your option, okay? I'll add a little bit of it. To me, I know I always could depend on Synergy base, but if you want to, this is a soft, hard gel base. They work together. So it's up to you what you would like to do, but I'll just put it really thin. So what happens with this, if they're really thin bendy nails, is it just holds on like so well. So well. And I don't need to put a lot. See, I just put pressure here. I have enough for almost all of them. So you can see I put pressure. And I didn't really load it up or anything. All I'm doing is just making sure that it stays on her nails well, a little added insurance, but you do not have to use this, okay? That's why it's called base. You could go straight in. It also has a built-in top coat, so you don't even have to file. I actually, believe it or not, you know how I say I never file my nails? I don't all the time with this. When I use Cocoa, because it self-levels so beautifully, I could typically get away pretty much with it the way it levels. Sometimes I still do. If I look at it and I see it's off a little, I am going to file because I don't want like a heavy spot on somewhere. I like my clients' nails to look very tight and feminine. Okay, so let's cure this for 30 seconds. You could go 1 full minute if you would like, but 30 seconds is plenty. I usually leave them under the light until I'm done with the next side. Okay, with the other side. So let's just go through. I'll drink some coffee. You guys have any questions? I'll check out the chat. Hey, B, how's it going? Nails by Sandra. It's almost afternoon for you guys, right? Just kidding. It's a super morning for me. Very much so. Beautiful people, good morning. You guys all have a beautiful day today. Okie dokie. I'm going to go into my application now. So I like to use this brush. This brush, either or. I'm probably going to use a longer one. Any striper brush or like smaller brush works very, very well. Turn on this fan a little bit. Okay, so let's get started. So this color's pretty. It's like a, see how it's like a soft buff kind of color. And all this whole collection sheer. So I think it'll be so pretty on a natural nail. Now Sally's super peach, so let's see. She'll still be pretty though. Push these all in. Here we go. Let's come in here and I like to load up my brush. I like to wipe off one side of my brush, just like I do my gel brush. Put all my product, not all, but a lot of it in front of my brush, kind of up to her cuticle. And then I am going to circle it just like I would apply my regular gel. And I'm going to bring it all the way down. Now, when I'm working on my client with this color, I put a little bit of color here. So I could come in, get this color and kind of bring it around. And all you do is just touch it with a very light hand and see how it just self-levels for you. It's so, so crazy. How many of you guys have tried this? Now, I do use fiber gel from Young Nails, and it is amazing. I love the fortification of it. Probably one of the highest fortified on the market. I really like it. This here levels a little different. So my fiber gel, I find I have to file a little more, But you could also fortify the base with the fiber gel too if you wanted to. You could do like half base, half fiber like I've taught you before, and you're really going to fortify the nail at that point. So kind of self-levels itself really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash set her really quick. So I'm just going to flash set her for 10 seconds. I just don't want her to move. If you guys any questions, keep them coming, okay? She made, ooh, a word ceremony for your daughter, Sandra. She made the gold honor roll. Oh my gosh, I am so proud of her. She's been on the honor roll for 4 out of 6 semesters since last school year. Proud mama moment. Amen. Heck yes. Proud MJ moment for your girl. So proud of her. She's such a sweet soul. I love how Sandra does lives as well, and her daughter helps her so much with it, and she's so good. Oh, you do so good with your children, friend. I love it. Okay, let's see. I love the fiber gel because it's incredible retention. It sure does have incredible retention, and I find that the nail thoughts to be quite runny, so hard to get used to. Yes, they're two different products. This one self levels a little different, whereas fiber gel, it has more consistency. It's more jelly-like. This one's more of a creamy kind of flow, and it's just, I could use them both. You just have to learn how to use them both well. Okay. I think I'm going to add a little bit more right here. Just go over it a little. And I'm just going to kind of polish it lightly. Let's let it self-level. You could actually polish these nails too if you wanted to. That I'm just going to flash cure. It's not fully cured, but I'm just stopping it from moving, okay? No, Sandra, I love her too. She's a sweet pea. I love her. One day I'll meet her too. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting it all in front of my brush. And see, and fiber gel's a little sticky. And I feel the retention of these. I've used these before, not the sheer, but more of the color actually is pretty well too. I like the option of colors. It's, you know me, I'm going to have the brands I want for the color and what I want. I obviously, Young Nails educator for years, love our product, but I like all the things. I'm behind the table, and believe it or not, Young Nails has so much product, but when you're in the industry and you want all the things, it's not enough. You want like certain colors that are off a little more or a little more just different. So you just want the selection. You'll find that at the tip with Cocoas, like it will ball up down there, and it's how we hold the fingernails. So I say as soon as you have it where you want it, go under right away. Let's flash that this 10 seconds. And you know, when you're working on a client, you're never going to be downtime like I am right now. I would immediately be working on the other hand. So it goes really, really smooth. Okay, so I'm just flash setting it right now. Okay, so we're going to go a little longer nail here. Ooh, I really like this color. This is Daisy Syrup. So pretty. It's like a little creamy white kind of pale pink in there. So I'm going to come in right here. And notice I don't get all the way to the side cuticle, or sidewall, I should say. I get close to the cuticle. And I get kind of close to my sidewall, but I rather take it there with my brush. So this may be a little bit more runny, but look at how it's not running in her cuticles and her sidewalls. It holds its structure pretty well. It is a very different formula. But I think that's why with fiber gel, I like the pot way better than the bottle, because it is more like a thicker hard gel in a way, it feels like. So it's just easier for me to work with in the pot. I prefer this in the bottle because it just goes so lightly and smooth. Like I hardly have to work at it. Now I buy the bases in the pot, and I'll show you guys an example that's the same thing, and I use them a lot for my encapsulation or in the middle of my gel. You're gonna say something, babe?
Do you find more control without doing a slip layer, or would you do a slip layer first, or is that,
Okay.
or is it a personal preference?
Personally, I don't like the slip layer. I like to cure it. If the brands teach that way, and some do, you could do it. I think you have an option. I've done it both ways. My favorite is to cure it, but I'm used to working with gel too. So they both are correct. It just depends on how you want to work it. Now, I added a hard gel as a base. That's my preference because I don't want to see my client till our next appointment because that takes time. But honestly, I've not put one on, and I've used like a cured slip layer. And I usually like to cure it. To me, it rolls better to me. Like I said, they both are accurate. But I've tried both, and they both perform great. So if she has thin nails, I'm always going to go into Synergy base. And that's just because I know what's in the base. I know how it holds. It's like a bond that's like no other with Protein Bond and that. I'm always going to use Protein Bond too, no matter what line I'm using. Even if I'm not going to use the base and I'm going to go slip layer, I'm going to use Protein Bond and then go into this. Okay.
Nail Tech's asking, is it the pearlescent one?
This one's not pearlescent.
MJ?
This one's actually the garden collection. So this is the collection for the summer. It's kind of sheer colors, which sheers are very hot this season. Certain textures and sheers. Like I said, they're very feminine and very soft looking. I'm happy that they're popular. I wear them a lot. You guys see nudes on my hands a lot because I'm kind of hooked on them. My nails always look good when I wear them because I do nails behind the table. And if I scratch them with a file or something, they always look nice still. So, okay. So let's say you're heavy-handed. Like I kind of went a little heavy-handed on purpose to see how it would work. And it self-levels. But I would come in with my little, see how I lightly touch it? I would never come in with my gel brush. It's too aggressive for this. Now for fiber gel, I'll come in with my gel brush because it's a little thicker consistency. They're just two different formulas. If you want to fortify your nails before with fiber gel, I've mixed the products too. You're fine. Totally fine. I mean, I just mixed Synergy gel base with it. So you could do whatever you would like. It is completely up to you. So just making sure that it's tight everywhere. Let me put a little more here. And I'm going to kind of touch here because I don't want it to get fat. A little bit more here. I feel like for some reason, I'm wondering if I have I have glasses that are the same frame, but they're different prescription. And I think I have my old prescription on. Okay, so now I'm going to do 60 seconds.
Do you want me to go get some?
Yeah, thank you.
Destiny's Top Coat. Destiny's Top Coat Nails and Lashes says, I just got my first bottle of NT base, and I'm thinking I might be able to get away with not as much finish filing since they do self-leveling more.
Yeah, and you know what? You know me. I like to file. I file my fiber gel too because it's a little thicker, and I'm a freak about my shape. But I have to admit, Cocoas I could get away without filing. You just have to have the same rhythm on every nail, meaning like check out the free edge. Like you saw me kind of take some off the free edge with my little thing. I just hit it and went like this because it was starting to get thicker there. As soon as you do this, it tightens it all up. So I just look at them before they go under. And usually it's easier on a client because they just go under for me right away with the light, and you're always working in sequence. Okay. So these ones here, I feel like this one here, I'm going to show you this way, is a little to the side, and I'm just going to add. So these ones came out pretty nice. See this right here, how it's missing just a tad bit to me? It's like it's a little, and that's how picky I am. I like for my sides to be even, but it's kind of shallow on this side. So looking at it as a whole, I'm going to check it out. Everything else looks so good. Like I think it's fun because it's a change of pace for me from hard gel. I love me some hard gel, but it is a huge change of pace to just be able to kick back and apply something. Now, there's a lot of people that this is what they do all day and this is how they make their money all day. So I think it's just off of, like there's a girl in the salon that does this and Gel X all day. You pick your poison of what you want to do and it'll be fun. So once you add, I feel like it could be off a little. So let's see how this is going to self-level. Let me get my bottle again. There's Daisy. Oops. This color is gorgeous, though. I'm in love with it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. But once you have to add, most likely you're going to have to file. So we're going to file this one a little. The rest of them look really good. Really, really good. So I'm going to cure that out. And I'm glad because I want to show you how you'll make it look the same. I think this is a great thing to learn. Like if you're newer to nails and you just want something prettier nails, you really don't wear longer nails, but you want them to look nice all the time. This is a great alternative. It's kind of like a little bit of strength and a permanent polish at the same time.
Destiny's Top Coat says that she typically does hard gel building, but
Me
I'm
too.
so picky. I always finish file, but people don't care. Honestly, it seems like the quicker techs are always busier than me.
Because you have attention to detail. You know, if you're meaning busier than you, like they're making more money than you because you're taking longer, price yourself accordingly. And it's honestly, if they were to come to you one time and see the difference, like if yours are looking different than theirs, people will sit there a little longer because it looks nice. I was a very fast tech my whole career, but as I've refined and done more cuticle work and like grown with the industry, I have attention to detail and I take a little longer than I used to now. Seriously, like longer than I would like sometimes. I was asking myself why. I was blaming it on perimenopause, what I was doing. But I'm not in that. I'm feeling good now, but I'm still like, I'm like 30 minutes longer than normal. But I realize I do cuticle work on everybody. I didn't used to. If their cuticles look nice, I could get away with knots, but there's nothing better than cuticle work. Just the attention to detail. And I feel like that's why people pay me what they pay me, because of the attention to detail. Okay. So this here, you could go straight into a top coat, but however, since I'm going to file this one, and I actually feel like I want to kind of touch them up a little. So most people wouldn't file, and that is okay. It's completely up to you guys. It's your work and your name walking out that door. So if you think they look good, send them. Send them, send them. But let's say, especially if you're first doing it, right? Let's come in here.
You actually have a good story about your friend that went on vacation and needed some of her clients done, and they weren't used to getting you
Yes.
filing it.
I'll tell them.
So
Okay, so
great
I had a
time.
friend that would travel a lot. She would go on vacation for 2 weeks on the holiday. Her family lived abroad somewhere, or like in a totally different place. So I had just moved to Southern California. I lived in Central California, and I did her nails for 2 weeks. Well, I do them the way I do them. I
Did her
file my
clients'
nails.
nails?
Huh?
Did her clients'
Did I
nails?
say friends?
You said I did her nails.
Oh, I did her clients' nails, like
Yeah.
her whole clientele for 2 weeks. And they're like, "You're going to file my nails?" Or like, she doesn't do this. And I'm like, I could tell she did it. And I'm not dissing her. She does good nails. And they were happy. But I kind of messed her up because most of them wanted her to file, especially when some of my clients would go to her after when I was gone, because she was about an hour from, not an hour from me. She was only like 20 miles from me. But in California, it could take an hour with traffic. But they would say, "She's really good, but I don't like that she doesn't file them because I could see them grow out in some spots here that aren't like, they don't grow out the same." So that's from a client perspective. They will notice the difference of your work as opposed to others. Now, in this case, it doesn't matter. Like if it's on perfect looking, it's always going to look perfect looking. But what I'm going to do is just come in and refine everything since I wiped it off, because I like them very tight on the free edge. So I'm just going straight into my file because I really don't need to use an aggressive file. All I'm doing is blending everything in.
Destiny says, I do try. I can't compromise on the attention to detail either, but it's so hard to get in new people. The regulars I have are diehard, but when other people are cheaper, it's hard to get them to switch.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, and everybody where I work is cheaper than me always. There's very rare people charge what I charge. I rather have less clients than them and make the same amount of money or more than do that work, pump it out, and that's it. Okay, so a lot of people will come to you for price. So let me tell you a little bit of something about myself. When I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, it was a different beast. Very different than, I think I'm going to use my arbor band, very different than California. I am probably, getting your nails done with me one time is probably 2 to 3 times with somebody else. So I tend to collect people that want to set themselves apart and kind of have a perceived value. So they figure, if I'm charging more, I must be good. Or if I have that many followers, I must be really good. That's not necessarily true, but I'm able to back it up. So it's a perceived value like a purse. I've told you guys this before. If you have a really cool leather bag from some off-brand company that's an amazing handmade leather bag, and there's a Louis Vuitton, let's say. What bag does somebody want? Automatically the Louis Vuitton. Not everybody. Some people would prefer the other, but the majority of people are going to go for the perceived value one. That's the same thing with our businesses. We have to set ourselves apart. So start posting on your stories and stuff like, what sets me apart from the rest is attention to detail. I may take a little longer on you because of XYZ, but you will not regret it, and you'll leave happy. Experience the experience. You know, sit in my chair, experience the experience. Like, do something and let people know why it sets you apart. Think of different ways. But I understand what you're saying. People are used to paying. I'll tell you a little story really quick. So, you know Karen, Young Nails Educator, right? My friend. Worked with her for years and years. And we would teach together. Like, I taught OWC forever, and then they're like, who do you want to teach with you? Because Greg and Tracy were having to do more work and more in Young Nails, not really being able to be there all week. And I picked Karen, and I learned a lot. And what I learned a lot is Karen would say, I could never charge what Melissa charges or what Mel charges. In my area, they won't pay that. Or I just can't do it. It's nice she gets it, but I charge this much. And it was interesting to me because I'm like, I live in an area where they don't charge that much either. Like, I lived in the middle of cows in Central California, like agriculture, cows, like it was not the city. And people would pay it because they saw the difference. I think you believing in yourself, you even being $5 more than the rest, whatever it be, that's what sets you apart. So I don't think that she said the wrong thing. I am not dissing her. She's an amazing artist. But sometimes you could get in your way and stay making what you're making because you don't believe they'll pay it. You have to think how much money you put in your business. Are you somebody like me that buys all the new trends, everything, because it's fun for you behind the table? It keeps your job very current, and you just like it. It makes me want to do nails that day. I love doing nails, but like if I have new colors and stuff, I cannot wait to go to work. I just want to play with them. I want to work out with them. I'm excited for my clients to wear them. It's all, that's how I am. So and you know what my clients love? What's new? What do you have new? It could not even be new, and I haven't used it in a long time. I'm like, this, and this. And they're excited about it. So it's kind of like an experience in your chair. And I bet your clients love you so much. I mean, setting yourself apart like that. And I also understand your frustration. I would probably try to go to a place where your clients will follow you. There's not as many nail techs maybe or something. And you could just set your pace and tone how you would like. I don't know. There's so many different ways to run your business, but if you're working for somebody else, it could be a little challenging too, like extremely challenging because you're kind of at their mercy with your timing and all of that, but it's also a great experience. Okay, so I ended up filing these. I have a video on these probably January, February, March last year. I did a little series of these and I didn't file those at all. And they were not sheer colors, but they were the same brand. And I used fiber gel as well to show you the differences. So if you guys want to check those out, they're great videos too. Okay. So this was very easy. I didn't have to go into a carbide bit. I went straight into my arbor band. I was hand filing at first, but I'm like, no, I'm just going to let my file do the work for me. I'm not putting any pressure. And right now I'm not putting any pressure either. All I'm doing is gliding and shaping her free edge and all of her nail. Come right here. But we're going to spruce her up a little. We'll give her a little shimmer or something somewhere. We'll give her a little something. So thank you, MJ. I'm working on it. My clients have always get compliments and give out my number. But for some reason, the hard part is getting them in my chair. I 110% agree with you, girl. I'm going to tell you from experience. And this happened when I moved to Southern California from Central California. I was very different. My skill level, because nobody knew people like us existed. They were used to walk-ins. So they didn't know that there was somebody they could actually really talk to, have that experience, whatever. There were people who loved my clients' nails like their best friends. And they would take pictures of her nails and take it to different nail techs to try to get it. They all ended up coming to me, but it took a long time, like a year and a half, a year. They'd be like, okay, for my birthday, I'm going to treat myself. Or their friend would buy a gift certificate from me and they would try me once and they're like, damn it, I love my nail tech, but I can't, I need to come to you. I love your work. It takes time, especially when money's involved and they're paying more, but they're always going to take a picture of your work and try to get it somewhere else. Just keep doing what you're doing. You will fill up. I understand because it's your livelihood. When it comes to like money in your livelihood, it hurts. So just, I mean, you could buy little oils and everybody who comes in, like maybe every other month you give them a little oil if they're using it all the time. Like you could do little perks like that set you apart. And they love oil. My clients do, like totally love oil. So it does help when they're getting a little more because you're caring about the integrity of their nails. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is look at them this way. No, it's really hard when even here in Las Vegas was a beast, man. And it's because minimum wage here is $12. California, it's 20. So the stuff costs a little more in California, right? So, oh, what I was going to tell you too about Karen, I didn't finish my story. So Karen used to live in Las Vegas. Here in Las Vegas, Nevada, I think for like 7 years. She moved back to Minnesota. And she had some clients out here. So when I moved here, her clients would say, I can't find anybody like you. If you ever know anybody, let me know. Well, when I moved here, she gave a few of them that she still talked to my phone number. So one of them said, and she only wanted short nails. And I knew it wasn't a whole lot. So I said, okay, I typically charge this much, but I will do your nails for $80 because they were short, very easy overlay. And she's like, ooh, that's kind of a lot for me. I said, typically, she's like, you'll do well here. Good luck. It's a little steep for me. And I was thinking, $80? And you want like custom glitter and custom all this? And I said, you know what? I said, my clients go 4 weeks without getting their nails done. They are not 2-weekers. They're 3 and 4 weeks. I guarantee my work is very different. I said, if you would like to try me ever, let me know. I would love to work on you. And if it doesn't work out for you, I completely understand. She said, okay, do you have Thursday at this time available? I'm like, I actually do have that time available. So she's still my client right now. But now I only raised her price $10 and I've done her like a few years. So now she's paying $90 for it when everybody else pays for what she gets like $110. So, I mean, it's up to you if you want to give deals to people too to get them in and then raise your prices a year from there when they're hooked on you. That's another way to do it too. Get them in your chair. More clients will be good. You know, charge a little less. And then once they're coming to you, they're going to be like, oh man, you're raising your prices, but they're not going to go anywhere. They're not. They're hooked on you already. I'm talking from experience. And I've been through, oh my gosh, I've built my clientele 4 times in my career. 4 times. It's stressful. It's a mean grind of hours of just being there, saying hi to people, them seeing your face. Your nails always looking good. Do your nails if you don't have anybody in your chair, or swatch colors. Look busy, do something, ask people if they want coffee, whatever it be. I said hi to everybody who walked through that door. Not creepy, not creepy hi, but like just acknowledgement, and carried on with what I was doing. And that also goes a long way. Kindness and just attention to people and remembering people really goes a long way. If people can bring in some customers for me. Yes, if you give incentives for them, a referral. I feel like for a referral for somebody who comes to you, even if you gave them like a percentage off their service, even if you give them half off, and I'm not encouraging half off, but it depends on really where you want to go with this. So you're getting a new client and she's paying half off. So you'll be making like off of one client full price and half price for the other, right? You're still making more money than you were before. Then the next time she comes in, she's paying full price. Unless she's bringing you people like this, she deserves that discount. Keep giving her it, because if it's a half off or free dimensions or something, a few of those, if they're like that, she's going to work her hardest to get people in there because she wants to save a buck too. So that's a great idea. Great idea. And then you could raise your prices by 5, because if you do 5 people a day, that's $25 a day. That's $125 a week. In a 4-week period, that is $500 a month. That is a lot of extra money. $500 more a month is a huge raise. So think of it that way too, okay? Yay, Chevelle. Hi. Okay, and it is so stressful, but you have to try different avenues. And I'm so happy you're asking me these questions, because I've been there. Trust me, Eric and I both have been there. Leaving from being a celebrity artist, book solid, waiting list, to Las Vegas, Nevada. But you want to know the clients I got right away because of my Instagram are people who wanted like separate, like different work, what they don't have out here. Like, I'll tell you a story. One of my house calls, I had just changed my my bio in my Instagram, and I said, nail tech in California and Las Vegas, Nevada, DM me for appointments. And I didn't specify just in Vegas. So that same day I got a message and it said, hello, my name is Crystal. I love your work. I've actually, I've seen your work before. Could you fit me in your Las Vegas rotation when you're here? If not, I will fly to you to California as many times as I need to get in your rotation here. So I'm like, actually, I just moved here. I could do you. So really crazy. So that tells you your work and posting and your cuticle work and all that, you'll collect your people that really want different. Or maybe they've been somewhere they really have gotten damaged, or they've seen your client's nails grown out and still looking pretty. One person at a time, friend. One person at a time. And I know it's hard if you're low on funds. To tell you the truth, that's scary. So you get kind of desperate. And I feel like a lot of people quit at that point, or do something else at the same time. Do what you have to do, but don't quit. Do not quit. You sound like you're very good too. Very, very good. So I would keep going. It's just, I call it embracing the suck. I know that's kind of brutal, but it is embracing the suck, because it sucks to go through that. And it's so like, you know what your worth is. You know how much time, look at you right now, what you're doing, you're spending time with me and Eric on here to learn new things and better yourself, right? That is not costing you a penny, but it's costing you your time, which time is money too. So you're spending time to better yourself and figure it out. That's an investment in you, and it's going to pay off. I'm just telling you this because I had to tell myself that, but I also saw it. I lived it. I saw it. I felt it, and I understand. I mean, when you move, like we moved, you have to have a business plan. If Eric and I didn't have a business plan and we didn't have some money saved to move, there's no way we would have been able to move here and just do nails and build your clientele. We had to pay rent. We sat there a lot. I do maybe one person a day, two a day, him too. And it was like that for like a year. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I would already be. It was a little challenging, but it was the price thing. So the people who come to me are people that could afford it. I'm not saying they're better people, because people who have money are crazy too. Everybody's crazy. But it just helped me a whole lot. Let's see. What did read Jaden?
Okay, hang on one second.
Hi all, and Mama MJ and Eric. Could I get a second opinion? Is it still safe for me to use my YM products while I'm on chemo? I wasn't 100% sure. Do you know how many cancer, so sad, clients I've had? My Aunt Carmela, who I work on, went through pancreatic cancer and survived. She has been through, and I did her nails the entire time. However, there was a time where she couldn't touch anything and her hands were always cold. So I just shortened them and did like kind of like what we're doing now. And there was a time I didn't do her nails for 2 months just because she was too sensitive. But as soon as I would trim her nails and do that and just keep them nice. But yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just be careful because you're skin sensitive. So if you're doing them yourself, you're fine. Just your skin gets a little sensitive through like chemo and stuff. Everybody's a little different. It depends what kind of treatment you're getting, but you got this, girl. Oh, Chevelle, I love you. Thank you so much for your respect and your love. You're the best. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to protein bond these. Let me clean this a little more. Hold on.
If you guys are enjoying this, put 100 in the chat. Thank you so much, Chevelle.
Yeah, Chevelle's so sweet.
100 in the chat. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. I'm so glad that I was able to get through this because YouTube last night was a little pain in our side. I went on 3 times. One time I made it through 5 minutes, one time 9 minutes. The next one was like 10 minutes. And that was it. It froze. And it's not our internet. I'm pretty sure we have enough internet because we stream so much.
Yeah, I just did a speed test and we're actually really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Nail Tech, it was pancreatic cancer, and God is good because people don't survive that usually. And yes, I remember Nail Tech. I'm so sorry. I remember. But you know how most people, it's a very silent killer, but where my aunt's was located was by a bioduct, and your bioduct is your little thing that filters everything before it goes into your pancreas. And it's that little bioduct, like, removes toxins, everything. So it was right by the bioduct and it pushed on it. So it gave her bilirubin, which is jaundice. So, and she was experiencing like pain with digestion because where it was located. If it would have been located, they said even 5 centimeters away, by the time it touched her bioduct, it would have been too late with the mass it grew. So we were very lucky, very, very lucky. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, guys, I got to focus here. I get emotional and I'm all, okay. I'm grateful for every day with her. Every day. Okay. Yeah, she did suffer. It is the most, do you know my great grandma passed from that? My grandma took care of her, and it is the most painful. You can't even drink water when your pancreas is like that because everything goes through your pancreas. So it is like I think, oof, any cancer is bad, but that one, it's painful for the family and the person going through it. Oof. Please hold 1 minute. She is your angel now, for sure. Okay. So what we're going to do is I want to add, okay, let me show you guys these real quick. So in this collection, I'm going to move this to the side. You could go on with the top coat. if you would like to. But in this collection, they have polishes. So these are the polish numbers. So let me tell you the difference. So say you like this color right here, it's NT89. Well, this is the same color, it's NTB40, but they're the same color. So the polish is the base is going to be the built, but the NT is your polish. So that's the differences of them. But I accidentally, when I opened my bag, I ripped this all up. I mean, my box when I got all my stuff in. So that's why I have ripped paper. But they're the same exact colors. See, they're all the same colors, but you could get it in a polish or in a gel. So I don't have the exact same colors of builder bases than I do the polishes, but I have 3 of the polishes, and I love that they have the polish because even if I'm wearing hard gel or whatever, I could polish with these colors. So maybe I'll pick one of these. So I built her in this. So what I would do, 2 things I want to show you. Let me get, okay, for instance, cotton candy base, okay? This is number NTB8. When it says NTB, it's a base. It's a builder gel, a soft gel, like what we're doing in Structured Mani. So if you could purchase this water lily syrup in this the same way. You guys see me use these in encapsulation and different stuff, but you could also do exactly what I did with the brush, or you could pick up, this color is so gorgeous, or you could come in, let me show you. You could pick up your gel and you could work it however you would like from there. Or you could pick it up with the bigger brush, but look at how pretty this color is. Like this color is so pretty. And see how it kind of just rolls? So this is a base, this is a builder. I use it for many things, but you see me use these a lot in between my hard gel for like a look, right? But they come both ways, so you have your opportunity to pick what you would like, just like fiber gel. Fiber gel has your option of the pot or the polish bottle, okay? So, and these colors here come in the builders. It would just have a B after the NT. But look at this color here. And this one is hibiscus syrup. This one here is dahlia. Ooh, black dahlia. Just kidding. It's dahlia. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love this color. Ooh, I think I'm going to put the... Oh, it's kind of with my pink. That's super pretty. I wore a little pinker this time. And this one is buttercup syrup. Ooh, wee, that's pretty. Let's use buttercup syrup on this. Let's see. Or should I do this one? We'll do buttercup. It's going to be Valentine's Day. You don't have to do a color.
Are all those soak-off builders?
These are soak-off builders, and this is soak-off polish. These are the polishes. So they're the same colors that come in. Like I said, if it's NTB, it's a base. You can build with it. If it's NT, it's a polish. Okay? So I love their stuff. I really like their stuff. So what I'm going to go with is it buttercup that I said? Yeah, let's go buttercup. Let's see. I forgot what I said I was going with. Not hibiscus. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. We're going to go with buttercup. Yeah, we're going to go with buttercup. I just built it with, let's see, where's it at? With water lily. But it doesn't matter. Or daisy. I built it with daisy. But we're going to go into a color, and then we're going to do like a press or some sort of art for her. So I'm just going to come in here, and their polishes are very, very nice. How do you know the difference too? Say your label wore off. I'm going to show you 2 things really quick, okay? Really quick. The consistency is different, you guys. So when I come in here, see how it's kind of sticky, like it kind of trails? See how can you see that trail there? Okay. This doesn't do that because it's a polish. So you don't ever get a trail. It's a lot thinner consistency, okay? But off your label, if it has a B at the end, you know that that's a base. You know what I find with the slip layer too for me? It sometimes wants to keep going a little wider on the side because anywhere you have sticky that's not cured, your gel's going to want to keep going. So I personally like a cured gel, but that doesn't mean just because I do it that way that you should do it that way. Try both ways and see what you prefer. They're both accurate. They're both are accurate. Let's go closer to the cuticle. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is a very simple demo, but very popular.
There's a question.
What's the question?
With the 26 Pantone color being Cloud Dancer, what colors would you use?
The 26.
I don't understand.
It's okay. I'm not familiar with what color you're saying. What brand is Cloud Dancer? Is it Cocoas? I don't have all the colors. So what do you mean? Say it one more. Read it to me one more time, babe.
With the 26 Pantone color being Cloud Dancer, what colors would you use?
Okay, what brand are you talking about? Let me cure this 60 seconds.
The 2026 Pantone.
No, the Pantone colors that are popular. So the Pantone colors are their Pantone colors are the colors of the year. So you're meaning what color would I use? I would use all the shears I like. I think that's what she's asking me. Sorry, Crystal.
Yeah, we were
I love I've wore these colors so long and I'm so happy they're hot right now. I'm known for nude nails. I mean, even my clients in California still say there's nothing like your color combinations with your nudes. So I would get whatever brands you like, the colors you like in them. Like I would buy I'm going to get this whole collection. I only have 3 builders. I'm going to get all of them just because I also use them in encapsulation. So these are all the polishes and they come in a gel too. So I just get them all. I even have, like, have you guys the Apri, huh?
Jaden, we I put the link to our Twitch channel, and we really go over colors of the season and colors of the year. I think the question that you're asking, we did go over that on Tuesday.
Yeah, so there's like a light jade that's so hot, like a creamy jade, a light creamy purple, or a purple with a sheen, kind of like a magnetic color. You could use that and ignite it from underneath so it just has the fire. So it's textures and light colors. Yeah. So girl, yes, go watch our Twitch is up right now. It's up for a week, I believe.
Yeah, and then we'll be on tomorrow on Twitch, you guys.
And we have giveaways tomorrow, so come up, join us tomorrow. We would love to have you. We would love to have you.
It's for some of you who never been on Twitch before, it's just a different platform. We do a podcast type, so you guys could actually see us, ask us questions, and we deep dive into things. So I think that's a good place to for us to like really get to know you guys and talk to you guys a little bit deeper, rather than YouTube like this where you can't see us and stuff like that. So jump on Twitch.
And you have 3 chances to. Well, you have followers could win and subscribers and followers.
Yeah, and that link right there, if you guys never been on it, just go to Twitch and just set it up. Set up your username. It's really easy, and then we'll be on tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yeah, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So get in there. Once you start navigating through it, it's really easy. Young Nails used to be on there a lot.
Yeah, just go on there and pick your name.
We took over their spot in the prime time. No,
we did. I was like, what's he saying? We did not. He's like, and we are. Just kidding.
No. So yeah, go on there.
But you know what? Keep your handle the same, your name, so we know who you are. Keep your same name, so we'll be like, hey, it'll be fun.
Yeah, and we're doing Gemini.
And you don't have to subscribe. Tomorrow. Just follow us, and you could get in the follower giveaway. Subscribe, I think it's like $4.99. I think a month. I don't know. I don't really know what it is right now, but very fun community.
I think I pay $5.99. I'm on.
Well, for Ramones, I do 3 months at a time.
I'm on a couple other ones. This DJ that I like listening to, and stuff like that.
Oops! So, I just spilled my coffee.
I pay for like 4 subscriptions on Twitch to different people.
I'm going to do. You know what I should do? I kind of have an idea. Let me think. Let's keep it simple. But I kind of could do. Look at me, my brain. Let me see how tacky this is. Okay, this has no tack at all. 0 tack at all. So what I'm going to do is put protein bond on top of this.
They raised the price to almost 8 a month on Twitch. Wow.
Oh, they did, you guys?
So
Well, thank you for the support. But I know if you buy it in a bundle of 3 months, it's less expensive. I know
yeah,
that because I always bundle mine because I usually follow people I love and I don't mind it. But that's, I mean, I get it. Follow this, follow that. It adds up. So what I'm going to go ahead, babe, if you're.
Tara says Twitch with Prime sub is free. I don't.
How is it
know.
free?
I don't know exactly how that works.
I think Prime charges you because if you subscribe, the person you're subscriber to has to get the benefit of it.
And then also
So
try
I'm going to
this,
use
you guys.
this really quick. It's in place of manicure top. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, babe. Sorry.
So if you guys join our VIP membership on YouTube and you sign up from your phone, Apple charges you extra. So instead of getting it for $19.99, you're going to get it for like $24.99. So try to log in or something from other than an Apple device.
A computer
or whatever. And I think it might be a little bit cheaper.
No, it is.
Yeah, it will be.
So what you're doing is you're paying the $4.99 to Apple server.
Yeah, for the app.
That does not come to us. But, you know, it's out of convenience, too. And it's also a tax write-off for you guys.
Yeah. So here, let me read some of these.
I'm going to cure this 30 seconds.
Yes, you get one free Twitch sub with Amazon Prime benefits. Okay.
Oh, that's
there
cool.
you go. If you have Amazon Prime,
so
you
Amazon
can join Twitch
us
for free with Prime. Okay. A lot of people have Amazon. We have Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub any Twitch for free. You have to renew every month though. Okay. Yeah, there you go. And Sandra, do you do it on your PC or you do it from your phone?
I think it's only our membership on YouTube that does that. I don't think because
So Sandra says you go to your account on Amazon and look for the Twitch setting and go from there.
Okay.
You can only sub one channel though and have to make sure you renew it every month. Okay, I do it through my phone. Okay, good. So V does it through her phone. And do you have an Apple? I'm sorry, we're asking a bunch of questions here.
Okay, as they answer, I'm gonna continue. Okay, because I'm gonna do like a glitter press.
Yeah, so do it on a laptop. Yeah. You do either or. Okay. V does it from her Android. She does it from her Android. Okay. Yeah, try it from your Nail Tech, try it from your laptop.
Do we want to leave some clean and some not?
Ooh, that's pretty.
This is pretty. This is Sweet Lips. You guys want me to do a few of them or just one? Let's do a few. Yeah. We'll do this one here. So this is my Aura Bloom brush, you guys. They're almost sold out. I need to call in my order today because I can't be without more of these.
Yeah, Biba says if you you have to link your Prime account to your Twitch account first. It's easier on a PC. Yeah.
Yeah, it is easier on a PC. Everything. I mean, I signed up for Magic, which is a clothing expo, and the biggest ones in the U.S. And I was doing it from my phone, and I'm like, there's a point you have to stop and just go to a PC or something because it's much easier. I was able to do it really fast then. I don't know why. It's just how it's set up. But okay, I'm going to cure this 30 seconds. I topped them all because I was going to do them all, but I decided I wanted to see some of the color. So I'm going to cure this 30 seconds.
So Janica says that she does have an iPhone and that she could do it that way now. Yeah. So it works on your iPhone if you do the Prime way. Yes. Because
you could just go on Prime through your app, through your Apple.
Yes.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool, you guys. Thank you for helping everybody.
Thanks for all the info. I don't know if I'll remember all that, but.
You can see my ring light right here. That's okay. So I'm just doing a few seconds. Now I'm going to come in with my top coat again. And you guys, this Light Elegant Super Shiny is what I'm replacing my manicure top with, and I love it. I love the dispersion layer. I love the thinness of it. It's super nice. So I'm very grateful that they have a tacky layer soft gel top coat. So I'm going to go over it. So I always top coat twice when I use glitter. So this one's going to self-level over it. So I don't have to put her under. I usually will have my client go under the light for as long as it takes me to top coat the other side. But really, if you just do like 5 seconds on each one, it's going to stop it. It's going to harden it a little, not fully cure it. You could go in with your top coat of choice from there. And you guys, you know what top coat I'm wearing, and I have not top coated it once, is the scratch resistant one. I'm kind of impressed. The bottle's not my favorite looking bottle, but I really don't care. It's a high gloss, scratch resistant, non-white top coat. And you guys look at, like right here, I hit my nails a lot when I work. So it's a little dull right there, but I scratch all my nails and I can't believe how shiny and what they look like right now. Like pretty dang good. So I put it to the test. How many of you guys have wore this? So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to top coat the ones that aren't glitter first. I always do that. Just in case I get a little piece of glitter on there, but I don't think I will. And then I go to my glitter ones. And this is a very easy gel mani. Very natural looking, super pretty, light color. If it was a real person I did it on, we would all be like in love right now. But Sally, they still look pretty on Sally though. Very fun set. So what do you guys think? A gel, could you fill a gel mani? Yes. So what I'll do is I'll make these look like they need to be filled on an episode on nail culture. And we'll do something with them, okay? So yes, you could fill them. You don't have to redo them every time. You could fill them in like you do hard gel nails or acrylic nails. You just repeat your process. I might do it tonight. We'll see. Yeah, like another. Yeah.
I think we should do some wild tonight, like a.
I haven't really done high art all month because I did fundamentals the whole month. So you want me to do? How about I do dimensional work with these new colors, and add like stuff in it? Let's do that. We'll do a soft gel mani dimensional, but I'm going to use Build Peak on top though probably. I don't know. My brain's going. So let's do that tonight at 6:30. We are going to use these colors different ways. So exciting. Okay, so this is a non-tack. Such a pretty color. Oh my gosh. So I always come in, you guys, and after I have my top coat, and I like come in like this and make sure, because sometimes you feel a little tightness. So I come in here. I always do this. I know that there was somebody on this channel all the time and say, I still don't understand why you do that. I'm like, it's okay, babe. You don't have to understand, because if you're not feeling tight there, don't worry about it. It's totally okay. Totally okay. Let's see. Let me go into my oil. I have my little, these are the oils I gave to my clients for Christmas this time. So this one is actually, this one's White Lotus. Now, these are essential oils, so nice, but I can't stand his packaging. It's from Cuscio. I'm like, what? Why couldn't you put like a silver or gold right here? It would have looked so much more pretty. But the oil is really, really good, I have to say. This one smells really, it smells so good. It's because it's an essential oil. His pedicure stuff is really nice. It's by Cuscio. We are in brand partnership with Gemini Cosmetics, GeminiNevada.com, and their pedicure and nail care section is incredible, you guys. Their whole I can't even talk today, and I've had coffee. Their whole collection and everything's phenomenal. Not to mention their great customer service, and people will vouch for us on here. They've shopped a lot with them. So I don't like to put a lot of oil on Sally, so I use my fingers. On a person, I would gob it on. And I think it kind of clouds it kind of clouded it a little. It does a little bit. Okie dokie. Let's put what we used here. We used Sugar Lips. We used 2 colors of, we used, where did this go? Did we use hibiscus? No, we used, where's my color I just used? Where did I put it? What a ding dong. Here it is. I used Buttercup, and I built with Daisy. So these are all the things I used. And the top coat, let's have her hold my little file thing.
Betty Vandersteen's asking,
Hey, Betty.
when you're going to do the rebalance on the pink and white nails.
Oh, I could do that too, but I have to build them. What did I do with my pink and white nails? Did I build a bunch of pink and white nails?
And Jadine says,
I'll do it, girl.
I've been on MJ channel since the beginning, and my techniques have improved 100%.
Oh,
She's simply the best, and Eric too.
Thank
Hugs and
you.
kisses.
We love you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, it means so much. We put our heart and soul into this, and we love you guys dearly. Let me point out another thing too. Do you see how this is pink and this is gold? And this is a rose gold top. All your rose gold tops are builder are your builder gels, your soft gels. Anything with the gold cap is a polish form, okay? Or jelly. So this is everything we used today. This was so fun. I enjoyed every single one of you immensely. What a beautiful stream. I'm so glad we made it through it. I got disrupted 3 times yesterday, so I was a little bummed last night, but that's okay. I'm happy you guys came on and spent the time with us, and I hope you enjoyed this. Do you have anything to say, babe?
I was gonna just.
You want me to zoom out?
Just have you put something over that spot of coffee.
Oh.
Just like set a polish there or something for our thumbnail, you guys, for YouTube. Just like.
Hold on. I forgot I got coffee right there. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do?
There you go.
I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that works.
Hold on. Here's a couple bases. These are 2 of my favorite colors. So milky base, this is the purple, 05, and
Perfect.
this is 08. So let me put one more too, so it kind of looks really cool. So there we go. My coffee just went bloop. Okay, you guys, you're the best. We love you so much. Have a beautiful day. And you guys, don't get discouraged building your clientele. Just keep going. You set yourself apart. I'll always give you suggestions, what's helped me. I even started when I built, let me tell you really quick, I started everybody at a fill price. So it was like almost half off. It's worth it because they become your customer right away and you kind of eat the cost of the set, but it's worth it because people will feeling like they're getting a really good discount, and they are, and they're willing to do that. So if you're able to do that, do it. That helps. So that's actually what broke the ice. I didn't finish talking about it.
What glitter was that you used?
Oh, this was Sweet Lips.
Sweet Lips, yeah.
This one's Sweet Lips. Okay. Sweet Lips is gorgeous. So get your Sweet Lips at GeminiNevada.com. You guys, if you haven't purchased from them, use MJAY15. Even if they're having a special, you've got to put the code in the comments so they know that you're part of the brand partnership, okay? Thank you so much, you guys. I'll see you at 6:30 tonight. Have a beautiful day, Pacific Standard Time. Okay? Bye.
Yes, it will, Encore.
Go
and
ahead.
I'll put it in the description at the end of the right now. I'll put all the products used.
Yes, so they're clickable links too. And this is a new collection, so they have all these. Okay, bye guys.